Stay calm. The DREAMVISOR is yet to stabilize. I am your oracle, your virtual assistant.
I want to make a recording.
I am sorry, but your heart rate is too high to begin the dreaming process.
This won't be a dream, but a memory.
The alarming state of your vital signs will cause more reality shifting. The results may be unsatisfactory.
Just do it.
Proceeding.
It's hard to sleep. 4 nights now. I need my remedy. This feels like a loop. The cold sweat, tossing and turning, and my heart beats so loud. I end up here again. I watch the sun rise from behind a city I no longer recognize. A nightmare torments me. The frozen gaze of a young king who won't let me sleep.
And on to other news. Delays in construction have caused severe...
I used to go through nights in a dreamless slumber, drifting. But now I'm starting to see things at the corner of my eyes. Something worrying and somber. I crave to dream again.
Ada, how are you feeling?
It's 5 a.m, Dogman. Why are you calling me?
Is that the time? I've been up all night.
I hope you had a good time.
Better than you, I'd bet. People are starting to miss you.
I've been ill.
Yeah, because you're going through withdrawals?
Get off my back. It's a flu.
Ha! Whatever you say, Ada. I need a favor. You up for a job?
Actually, I was thinking about quitting.
You told me that before.
Well, this time I'm sticking to it.
Not after you hear what I have, trust me. I used to know this one guy who moved off planet to a colony up in the belt. Hadn't heard from him in years. His story sounds believable, and I trust him. I'll even throw you a couple of Zen hits, make you feel a lot better. Ada, you listening?
Fine. Count me in.
Meet me at the park in 1 hour.
Ada, over here.
So, what's the job?
We need to break into an astronaut office.
Astram. Where are you getting me into now?
What? You got a problem? I thought you hated Astram.
You know I do, but...
Consider this a chance to give them a slap on the face.
You want to slap the largest corporation in the solar system?
I'm actually more interested in the money. And if all goes well, we'll remain ghosts.
And how much money are we talking about here?
25,000 Jans.
Ever heard of too good to be true?
We be working together for 4 years. You think word doesn't get around?
Dogman.
Sometimes you make me mad. Like you think I'm stupid. I don't get you, Ada. You've been so distant. Like you want to shut the world out.
I'm sorry for laughing. It's just that
I know, you've got your issues. But if you don't trust me, just say so.
I said I'm with you and I meant it. And not just because of the money, but because you're my friend.
Also why I'm trying to look out for you, Ada.
Well, we're a team. So what do you say we get to work?
Yeah, that's the spirit. Anyway, we need to get access to a specific work computer. Belongs to an astrum high up. Full of questionable material, I heard.
I see. Blackmail. So what's the plan?
The office building is in downtown. Your job, it's sneak in, get to the 32nd floor, find the device, attach this transmitter, and get out.
You're kidding. How am I supposed to sneak into an ashram building?
The contractor is a retiviewer who already has access to the security system. Today is Galideith Remembrance Day, so the office floor will be empty.
If this techno wizard has access to the building's network, why won't he just dig up the information himself?
His access is limited to the security system. The work computer in question is not in his reach.
Alright.
Apparently there's an access point to the building's electrical tunnels in the sewers. It will lead you to the building's south floors where you'll take an elevator up. The Weaver will make sure that no cameras or other security measures detect you.
What about biotag scanners?
The whole reason why it has to be you. Your biotag has odor firmware. We'll attach a temporary fake identity onto your tag, so if someone were to scan you, you would just appear as an employee.
We've talked about this before. Any day now that trick will stop working.
Yeah, and that's the day when you'll have to switch careers, Ada.
Tensions are rising. This swelling mass of the unemployed means a growing crime rate, and with it rises discontent. Dozens of political factions have spawned into existence, all demanding action from the government.
I see the same reports as you.
Then you know that something must be done soon to preserve the presence.
You certainly picked an interesting day to sow doubt against the council.
Perhaps the perfect day for it, since my doubt lies on the fact that for 22 years society has been on the decline. Surely you value the well-being of the people.
I value the mission set by him, and the council that drives humanity towards it. Temporary matters of civil strife are insignificant in the grand scheme of things.
But the seeds of civil strife grow with time and form roots strong enough to crack stone.
Keep your trust in wiser men, particularly the ones above us. Do not worry. I am certain that the council is discussing these issues even at this very moment. Our responsibility is to only enact that which they decide.
Precisely my point. I am not the only official whose patience is wearing thin. I remember the times of Galideith. He never let a single issue slip his mind. After 2 decades, one would assume that at least one councilman would grow tired.
This proposal escapes my reason. Why turn a mere research outpost on Ceres into a full colony when we already have a city with a healthy population on that moon?
Ignis Truck is little more than a rudimentary settlement for the miners working in the asteroid belt. A sister city would host a healthier colony for future expansion efforts.
For a decade, we've discussed possible colonies on Ganymede. I must point out, that Galideith would have made a decision by now.
Galideith would have done many things differently. We can only interpret and deduce, but it is a fact that Galideith's priorities shifted from time to time, depending on the situation. My opinion, however, is that right now, he would have us focus more on retaining the stable temperament among the citizenry.
Amon has a point. Today marks the 22nd year since his passing, and trust in government has steadily decreased year by year. Perhaps humanity has been expanding too quickly. Resources and patience stretched thin.
It is inevitable that people suffer from time to time, but the march of progress cannot halt for the burdens of the individual.
Our duties are not in question. We focus on the horizon but are blind to the happenings beneath us.
I appreciate the always heartening words of caution, Amon, but I must say that despite spending a century together, I did not once take you as the romantic type, dear friend.
They say I possess the passion of Galideith, and you his hearth, Eon. Tell me, does it feel the cries of the poor and the downtrodden?
Well, of course it does.
We will keep course. Uncertainty and bickering will only make matters worse. A steadfast attitude will inspire trust and faith in the people.
Nemestrinus is right.
I agree as well. The situation is not so grave as to warrant hasty changes to our plans. It is a long road from discontent to a full revolt. The citizenry will struggle for a little while longer.
Perhaps I've let my concerns get the best of me. Maybe we should stay on this path and see where it takes us.
There it is, Building 4163, the point of no return. Anything goes wrong, my life is worse than over. Camera. I really hope the Red Weaver knows what he's doing. Shouldn't worry. Everything will be fine. Huh?
I do not recognize you. I heard you stepping out the elevator. Are you an employee?
Yes, I am.
Why then would you arrive at this office on a holiday?
I forgot to send some files. My boss needs them first thing in the morning.
I see. Your devotion to Astram is admirable. Nevertheless, I must verify your identity. May I scan you?
Sure. It's in the back of my neck.
Thank you, employee number 246722. Please proceed.
What the hell was that? I gotta be quick. That android won't think twice about killing me on the spot. This is the office, though. Just take a deep breath and get this over with. But that look in its eyes, it's like it saw right through me. Are they all like that? The computer's powered and locked in. Why would it be less like this? Is this a trap? Or has this guy never heard of InfoSec? I may as well take a quick peek while the transmitter's doing its thing. There's no secret files, no doomsday weapons under development. It's all just spreadsheets and projections. Is this Astram? All I hear is how evil they are. But it's just an army of paper-pushing suits sitting in offices all over the presence. Maybe his Kuiper mail has something interesting. This message was sent a week ago. Must be important. I assume the sender refers to Caius Rufus, the head of Astram. But what is this key mentioned here? And what does releasing the anathema mean? Maybe it's...
I know you're here. Is that you, 246722? I should be disassembled for taking so long to realize that employee number 246722 works on the other side of the planet in Gamarum City. Ironically, that's where you'll end up too. Corporate espionage is a serious crime. You'll spend the rest of your disgusting life underground, tending to trash and sewage in the recycling center. That is the thing that bothered me. I could smell it on you. There's a lingering stink of the sewers in the air. I see you.
Shit.
Ada, are you alright?
You should know I almost got caught.
The Weaver said it went fine.
Fine? An android stopped me at the office floor, scanned my biotag.
But the scan was clear, right?
Who gives a shit about the scan? You said the path would be clear.
Clear of any humans, Ada. You can't hack androids. But it's done now. You're here. You're fine.
I'm not fine. That thing tried to kill me, Dogman.
You accepted the risk, Ada. Nothing happened to you.
In that case, how's payment?
The Jans should be on your kerchief by now. As for the Zen hits, go tell Nahash I sent you.
I'll be at Hypnosia then. If you need me.
Wait, I want to talk to you. I kept a close eye on you through the cameras. You handled yourself well enough. There might be more in store for you.
If I decide to work with you again, I'll speak to Dogman, not you.
You've got attitude, but don't blame it on me. Who do you think opened that elevator door for you in the nick of time? Here's some free advice, girl, about being a professional. The unlikable are unhireable, thus expendable. And if you can't follow simple instructions, you're disposable. Let me put it this way. You were not asked to go through the target's computer. When you're paid to do something, you do it and nothing else.
Got it.
I hope you do, because if disposable is too big a word for you, now's the time to learn it.
Nahash. I knew I would find you here.
Well, well, well. If it ain't the elusive Lady A. How you been?
Dodman sent me.
You know what I hear? He said you were locked up in your crypt for a whole week.
Tried to go cold turkey. I don't recommend it.
Ah. See, I always define peace of mind as but a moment when existence is perceived.
Still a philosopher, huh?
Defining reality is a gift only humans possess, yet often reject. I don't.
Right now I'd like to escape it.
You know the news call your kind fantasts. Zen hit addicts who live in other people's dreams.
Well, you should see my dreams. And no, you're not in them, Nahash.
This is why I enjoy our conversations.
Cut to the chase, you got him or not?
Sure, I got him. Couldn't believe my ears when Dalton said he'd cover you. I guess you two are working again.
Yeah, something like that.
Here's the headset. I even wiped off the sweat and everything.
So considerate.
done.
You will be chained below this house for all the people to witness, forever.
You killed him. Why?
You hear me, don't you? I no longer allow you to avoid me. You've set in motion events that threaten my presence. You've granted freedom to the man that murdered me. You carry a burden now.
Where am I?
Shush now, scorned son of our sovereign. We have much damage to repair, many errors to reverse, a legacy to protect. You surface from the abyss, only to stand at the precipice. 22 years it took me to free you. After 22 years of abandonment, what have you to say? Kill me.
No. Your sin carries an obligation, Kairos. You will lie dormant no longer. You shall help me to correct the missteps of Galideith's council.
It's Graham. Yeah, I heard. So the client received the key. Did it work? I see. Can't wait to see the news tomorrow. Council's gonna panic. Who they gonna blame? Doesn't point to us. They were professionals, left no trace. Yeah, the girl. Got video and audio of her. Yeah, there'll be no evidence for anyone to gather. 2 birds with 1 stone. Client should be overjoyed. Yeah, alright. Alright, bye.
You gonna join the party or just talk on your phone all night?
Just taking care of business, honey.